The atmosphere here at Silverstone is absolutely electric. We're moments away from the final race of the season, and the tension in this garage is unlike anything I've seen all year. Every sound, every movement feels heavier today because everything comes down to this. A warm welcome to everybody here. My name is OAP8 and I'm the commentator and the FIA of AFC. Welcome, welcome. And right in front of me are the two title contenders, both driving Audi machines, both separated by nothing more than a season worth of battles. And now, just one final race. Mechanics are working in silence, focused, precise, but you can definitely feel it. Let's have a view at the Audi garage. Alright then, this is the Audi garage, and as you can see here, the championship leader sits in the car to my left, calm, composed, but you can see in the details, the slight movement of the hands, every pinpoint focus is on his hands. I'm hoping to see a very good performance by him in quali, because Silverstone is a place where many people can have many good laps, and there could be many surprises upcoming. And due to the restart, we're gonna have a lot of new opportunities for these drivers to compensate for their mistakes yesterday in the archives. And with just one race left from glory, one mistake away also, and they could potentially lose everything from here now on. And right beside him, the challenger, eternally fallen, the one who chased all season but didn't manage to do so due to the unluckiness. And every podium, every overtake, every risk taken has led to this moment. Still in the title fight though for eternally fallen, but will his teammate snatch it out of his hands and possibly get his first championship in AFC? And it's the first championship given out by AFC. And still in the fight though for Ada, as he is sitting on 20 points ahead of the Silverstone Grand Prix. He won the sprint, but let's see what he can do in this quali session, shall we see? And Silverstone has always been a circuit that rewards bravery, high speed corners, unforgiving limits, no room for mistakes, as this is not a track for the faint-hearted. And what better way than to make this the finale of the season as we head to the quali later on in this afternoon, as the engines are now beginning to fire up now as they are in preparation for the quali session, with also the Alpines trying to snatch the dreams of an Audi World Constructors Championship. So without further ado, let's go to the other garages. A lot of details, but we're not trying to get in a lot of details from the Alpine garage, but as you can see here, the mechanics are now working really persistent, and they are really hard working right now in this final stint of the season, as the mechanics are trying to prepare this car for combat and battling. And what better way to do it than this quali session coming up this afternoon, as you've got the championship leader from the first race, Real Knight, who was leading most of the season until his teammate Scary Got Lights came into the season unknown, but everybody knows him now, with just a very dominant race in Vegas and a really just staggering performance in the sprint as well, as they are not preparing themselves for any trouble right now in this moment here on, and there's not a lot left for them to touch up and try and fix on their car, because last race in the sprint there was a massive crash by both Alpines, and this really brought a lot of troubles to the team principal Flaky, who had to find some time to repair their cars and find more alternative to their car. And as they head on to the quali session, there is not a lot of pressure on them, as the only team that could surprise them is Audi. In fact, And I have to remind you, this isn't just another race. This is a final chapter. Every lap counts, and every lap from here on will define a champion in this race. Every corner at Silverstone carrying the weight of an entire career and season. One driver arrives with the control of the standings record KK, one arrives with nothing to lose, eternally fallen, and somewhere in between, history is waiting to be written by Alpine, as they could head on to Silverstone as World Constructors Champions. And as the crowd gets louder and louder, and the cacophonic joy from all the fans from around the world, all of this comes down to this entire session. We'll see you later on for the qualifying session. And it is time to crown a world champion in Silverstone. My name is OP8. I'll see you in the qualifying session and the race.